Yeah, guys. So just getting back to it, I think we left off. I was telling you guys about how I can walk into a room, I see somebody sitting at a restaurant, and oh boy, it's like, guys, I don't expect people to be just like me. But what I'm saying is that people are not even half of me. I seen this guy yesterday sitting in a restaurant eating, and he was so lonely. I read his whole like persona. I knew he was gonna look at me when I passed by, and how he was gonna look at me, and I knew he was thinking. I knew how he just wanted somebody. He just wanted. People get lonely real fast, y'all. To the point they'll go to a restaurant and they'll eat and they'll just be sitting there staring at everybody, looking stupid. A lot of black folks getting caught up in that stuff because they noticing that the cities that they living in is not conducive to their nature. You can't hang with your own people because they fucked up, or you can be one black dude hanging with a bunch of white people looking stupid, like you see on some billboard somewhere, some dumb shit like that. So the black person really doesn't fit in too much in these cities anymore. The place is overrun. Most of these cities in America is overrun by Mexicans and Indians now. I mean, guys, I can't tell y'all how many Mexican restaurants. I mean, how many Mexican restaurants do you need out here? I mean, everything I see is Mexican restaurants. I'm like, good God Almighty, man! This place is not even. This is not my home. I don't. This is like Mexico / India now. Okay, maybe I should go move to India. They trying to come over here. I'm trying to get out of here. You feel me? I feel like I'm overqualified to be an American. I'm not isolated because somebody isolated me. I'm isolated because I just can't. People just not. They're not smart enough. They just not on my level. I can't deal with it. And just the stupidity that I hear every day, whether it's coming from people in my past or stuff like this, guys, we're surrounded by that shit, man. We're surrounded by like stupidity. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how am I going to get away from stupidity. I can't. No. Raising children in America? No. Like I said, some of y'all seen the movie Idiosyncrasy. That shit is here now, man. People eating this food. The food is not good for them. The food is messing them up. The people don't care. It's making them dumb. I see all that shit, y'all. Just making them dumb. But they walking around with smartphones. Oh my God. It's horrifying, y'all. For real, it's bad. I'm not exaggerating. I'm around people every day. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad to the point that I have chose isolation. I chose isolation. And then the whole thing about getting married that scares me is that if I get married, I'm kind of hoping that most of the members of her family are already passed on and gone, because people are just starting causing so many problems out here. When you find peace, if your wife like you, you got whoever she's dealing with, you gotta hope they like you too, whether it's her friends or her family. I ain't trying to deal with all that shit. I'm too old for that, y'all. I ain't trying to deal with it. I don't have nothing else to prove to, like I said, myself, anybody else, God, nobody. I don't got nothing else to prove. Nothing. See, I was gonna say something. But yeah, I just never thought it would be a day that the only people that seem to have an IQ over 125 in my reality will be someone behind the computer screen. That's scary, y'all. I don't give a fuck how tough you is. Man, that's some scary shit, man. For real. That's scary. And these people are so incompetent on these jobs. Guys, these people, oh my God, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. These people, the incompetence that I'm seeing of these people who work on it is unbelievable. I find myself now helping them do their job. And you think somebody like me supposed to be on a 9 to 5? That's a joke now, man. These people are so incompetent. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yet you're supposed to fill out an application, and I'm supposed to prove to somebody what I've been doing the last 10, 20 years of my life. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Compared to I mean, I shouldn't have to fill out no application to have a job based on the shit I'm seeing. I'm doing other people's job. People screwing up, guys. And another thing too, I'm really noticing a lot of fraud. Everybody is scamming, scheming, stealing, and doing fraudulent things. I run into this every day. It's just not about my people from the past. I'm seeing this with my own two eyes, that this whole culture is turning into one big fraud. And the people are dumbed down, and they so dumb that they think everybody else is dumb, and so they're just doing little things that I see right through them that they're doing. So it's like I'm dealing with children. Grown up, like adolescents. Man, I tell y'all, it's whew. I'm telling y'all, I'm overqualified, man. I'm way overqualified. And I was telling y'all back in the day how, you used to work and then you think about a place to go on vacation. There is no place to go on vacation in America anymore. Everywhere you go, it's like some kind of ghetto within 10 minutes. People used to go to Florida on a vacation. Florida's done. As far as I didn't heard, Florida's done. Texas done. All those places people used to go when you got your little 1-2 week vacation to go vacation. There is nowhere in America that actually, I'll take that back. There's a couple of places, but I'm not gonna mention them to y'all. There's almost nowhere to go on vacation in America anymore. We're talking about, that's how bad it is. You want to go on a real vacation, you have to get out of this country. Maybe you can have it in Canada or something. I don't know. I've never been to Canada. But I'm telling y'all, just the incompetence is so incompetent that if you try to take a vacation in this place, somebody's going to ruin it for you with their incompetence. Y'all know I know what the fuck I'm talking about too. People job hopping, like the club hopping, people job hopping, we always talk about that. I see different people like every other week. It's like the whole staff done changed. And then that keeps people stupid because nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. And then the customer service level goes down. It's this Eastern European woman I used to date. I'll never forget, she came into the country and she had went to a restaurant, that she hadn't been in a long time. And I remember talking to her, and all she kept talking about was how, she couldn't believe she paying over $200 for a luxury restaurant, and you getting fucking shitty service. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's where this country is at right now. Just because you go stay at the Ritz-Carlton or wherever the hell you think is upscale or rest, that don't mean you're gonna get the whole place is incompetent, guys. The people are incompetent. No one is taking their jobs that seriously because you're not getting paid enough to take a job seriously. So people are job hopping. So even if you walk into a luxury restaurant, more than likely that staff has not been there more than 3 or 4 weeks. And the companies do not want to keep these employees long term because they do not want to have to pay you if they, unemployment. If you have to been there long enough to get employment, they don't want to pay you for that, and they don't want to pay you health insurance. Your employer does not want to be reliable for your security. And that doesn't matter. We're not just talking about the low tier jobs. We're talking about the high tier jobs are treating employees like this now. Oh, don't think just because, guys, I ain't worked certain jobs in a while, I don't know what the fuck going on. I know what the fuck going on out here. I know. So that's what's going on inside this country. And if you do decide to beg some job to keep you around for a while out here, guarantee you're gonna be doing somebody else's work. You might be doing 2, 3, 4 people's work and getting paid base minimum. Can't even afford a roof over your head. That's where we at right now, y'all, in this country. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up. Yeah, you can't. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That European woman, Eastern European woman I used to date, we used to have so many conversations about like incompetence. She was somebody I miss talking to, man, for real. Like, because every time me and her would talk, it would be like we would start talking about how incompetent America is. Because she was from she was from a different country in Europe, but she had friends and a couple of relatives in the States. And when she come over here, she had a little money on her. She was going to the best restaurant, and I just remember how she would come tell me, I cannot, I was like, we had a friendship going where we talked to each other about how just fucked up America is, right? And I love to get into it, but if somebody from another country can't come over here and say, what the fuck is this? Like those conversations we used to have was really, really good, because I'm born here and she wasn't from here, but she was here a few times to experience when things was, pretty level-headed, until now it's just garbage. Even if you're trying to stay at the Ritz-Carlton, it's still garbage. The customer service is garbage because they're not taking care of their employees. That is the facts of this situation, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll let y'all later.